Hey guys, it's your girl Cam and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome, and I really hope that you join the Cam fam by hitting that subscribe button down below. And as I've already mentioned, I will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, so stay tuned for that. But today we are talking about, drumroll please, the brand new OLAPLEX No. 7 bonding oil. So I still have the box, even though I've already used it a couple of times. This is what the bottle looks like. And the first thing that I want to bring your attention to is that this is only 1 ounce. Now it's retailing for exactly the same price as basically the other OLAPLEX take-home products, but as you can see, the number 6 is 3.3 ounces. And so do note that you only get 1 ounce of this. Also, when I did order this, they were only selling it on the OLAPLEX website, and I think I ordered it like the first day it was out, but now it's also available at Sephora. So when I saw that they were coming out with the number 7, obviously you guys know I love me some OLAPLEX, but I guess the first thought that I had was, do I really need this? Because I do use the 1 and 2 standalone treatments that I do at home, and I also recently did buy the number 6, and I've been loving that one. It's seriously like almost replaced my entire collection of leave-ins. It's that good. And so when I saw that they were coming out with the number 7 oil, I was kind of like, well, I don't know if I need this exactly. I mean, obviously I'd love to review it for you guys, but I'm not buying stuff that I'm not going to personally like use and use up. So I was like, am I really even going to use this myself? And then I figured, you know, even with the fact that I do OLAPLEX treatments, I still always use an oil, whether that's my Kerastase Elixir Ultime, whether it's Moroccan oil, whether it's even, I was using BioSilk recently. So I'm still definitely using oils as part of my hair care routine anyway. And if that's the case for you, then maybe you'll share my sentiment of, well, why not make that oil OLAPLEX as well? And so the active OLAPLEX ingredient is actually pretty high up on the list of ingredients for this. Now the first couple of ingredients are silicones in this. So this definitely does have silicones, which I personally prefer in an oil because when I've used something like the Redken Diamond oil, which one of those was like just oils with no silicone in it, it's really hard to spread through your hair without the silicones in it. And so the OLAPLEX active ingredient in this is right after those silicones and then before the actual oils in this. So it's a decent concentration of it. So I want to point out some of the pros and cons that I feel about this. I would say one of the biggest pros is that this does have actual dedicated graded heat protection to 450 degrees, which the OLAPLEX 6 does not. And I did kind of talk about how that was my main gripe in my OLAPLEX 6 review, which you guys can check out up here if you want. But this takes care of that problem and does have the added benefit of a UV filter, which in hair products usually are just antioxidants. So I guess the one con for me personally is that the oils in this are a little bit unremarkable as far as the various hair oils that I've tried. The main oils in it are corn oil and sunflower seed oil, which are very common, very lightweight oils, and that's why this has more of a watery, dry oil texture. It's definitely not something that's heavy that you pump out that you're gonna feel like is weighing down your hair and greasing it up. So if you have fine hair and really want to put a nice oil in it that's going to give it shine and make it feel weightless, then you're going to love this oil. But for those people with much thicker hair that they feel like needs a lot more taming, you're going to feel like this is just probably not enough. And so one big thing that even OLAPLEX suggests you do is combine these, and I'm going to show you how to do that when I'm styling my hair later. So definitely if you have, I would say, thicker hair and need just a lot more defrizzing and smoothing, then you're probably going to find this unremarkable on its own unless you pair it with the number 6. That being said, because I have fine hair but a lot of it, this does a really nice job, like I said, of adding shine without weighing your hair down or making it feel like it has anything in it. And it's kind of the same thing with the number 6, even though the number 6 is a thicker, heavier consistency. It's still like these products don't leave your hair coated, which is a big reason why I prefer higher end products over drugstore products when it comes to hair care, because I mean, even honestly with some higher end products, I've experienced that sort of like coated, greasy feeling if you even like just use a little too much. And with something like this, with something like Kerastase that I absolutely love, you just don't get that feeling no matter how, like you could use the entire bottle on your head and it probably wouldn't weigh your hair down. So that's fantastic about it. All right, so now I'm just gonna go into the demonstration of how I got these waves and then how I used the Olaplex 6 and 7 in this video to treat my hair. All right, so I let my hair air dry overnight, and I did do a standalone 1 and 2 Olaplex treatment last night. And also I applied the number 6 and the number 7 in my hair already as a leave-in, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more of the number 7, especially because of its heat protection benefits, and just to smooth the hair a little bit before I curl it. So an issue that I'm already seeing people having is with the dispenser. It is very different than any other oil or hair product dispenser than I have seen, and I think that some people know how to do it one way or the other, but not both ways maybe. So I just want to demonstrate how to actually dispense it, either the very conservative way, or if you're getting just not enough product out of that way, then the other way. So one way that you can get this dispenser to work is basically to press it onto your finger, and then you'll have a drop of oil on your finger. But that's literally only gonna give you 1 drop at a time. And so the other way to do it is turn it over, and as you can see, the product doesn't come out on its own. So just give it a little tap on the bottom and you'll get a little bit more of a squirt. So I'm gonna do that twice. And then I'm just gonna apply some of this to my hair for the added heat protection. And as you can see, even with just my air dried hair, it's already like decreased some of the frizz and made it definitely shinier and sleeker looking. But this is obviously, my natural hair texture, which I have not been blessed with either naturally beautiful waves or just naturally straight silky hair. It's kind of a mix in between, so I definitely have to do something with it. So I'm gonna go in once again with my Nume 32mm barrel from my Octo Wand set. I'm gonna give myself the same style of wave that I did in my How to Get Instagram Waves video, which I'm gonna link for you up here. But because I'm using the bigger barrel, they're gonna be looser, so you'll also get to see how those waves look. That now, and obviously it's time to brush through these waves and kind of smooth them out a little bit and tame them, because as you can see, they still have a little bit of frizz. And that brings me to another way that Olaplex themselves even suggest that you can use this number 7 oil, and that's mixing it with the number 6 bond smoother. So what I'm gonna do is, you can definitely use the number 6 in dry hair, even though I use most of it when my hair is damp, which is why I did even use it last night. I just feel like the number 6 spreads the best through damp hair. But I'm gonna take really just a tiny bit of the number 6. Remember, with the number 6, a little definitely goes a very long way. And then I'm just gonna add 1 dollop of the number 7 right now. And now I'm just gonna rake this through my hair. And I literally kid you not when I say that this is like instantly transforming my hair into just feeling super like virgin-like. Like I can't even. You can even bring this stuff really close to the root and it's not gonna weigh down your hair at all. And of course, the number 7 can be used on its own, which I'm about to put some more of it on right now. But bear in mind that it's really more of a dry oil consistency. So it's not gonna feel as heavy, even as like the Moroccan oil treatment. It's definitely a much lighter, like waterier consistency. So you really can probably put a bunch of this on your hair and not weigh it down. And that's something that I feel like is the reason why I'm probably going to use it only in conjunction with the number 6. But as you can see, it's giving my hair absolutely incredible shine on its own. And I definitely still like to use finishing products, especially after I do something like go in and wave or curl my hair. Alright, so as you can see, it's definitely added a lot of shine and smoothness to my hair. And it's very humid in my room right now because I've had to have the AC off in order to be able to record. And so, you know, I'm definitely trying to keep my hair from frizzing right now, and this is definitely helping. So my final thoughts as to whether you should go out and get this number 7 bonding oil are, honestly, I feel like if you're just gonna get the number 7 oil and not use other OLAPLEX products, then this on its own isn't going to like dramatically repair your hair like the number 1 and 2 treatment, like even the number 3 if you're using that at home. So don't expect the same results from this. It's really strictly more of a styling product to replenish that whole OLAPLEX ingredient back into your hair, which, you know, you want to try to be doing every single day, so that way you don't have to do the treatments, which are definitely more costly, I would say, as frequently. So again, I don't think this is gonna repair your hair magically on its own. I think that if you're already using other OLAPLEX products and are also using some sort of oil as part of your hair care routine, then I definitely think it's worth it to get this and just use this instead of other oils. Now, if you do need a very heavy oil, then you might be a little disappointed with this one, in which case, again, like I said, mix it with the number 6, and it's definitely going to give you more of that feel that a heavier hair oil will give your hair. But for me, honestly, this is wonderful because a lot of the times I feel like my hair, even with using heavier masks and stuff like that, can get dried out. But with my hair, it's a very fine line between me using too heavy of a product and then just kind of having these greasy like spots through my hair, and using something that's very light that I feel like is instantly absorbed into my hair and helps it and never leaves it coated. So that's what this does for my hair, and that's why I'm really excited to keep using it. Also, I think that if you've already gone out and got the number 6, then you'll definitely like using the number 7 on top of that to just really boost that shine that you get from it. And like I said, the added heat and UV protection really just kind of make these, you know, a complete pair. So if you already have one, then you probably want the other to complete the pair. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed my review and demo of the brand new OLAPLEX number 7. And if you did, then please go ahead and hit that like button down below for me. And as always, here's a couple more of my babies, my little videos that you can watch. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click on my face right here and it'll subscribe you to my channel. Go ahead, clicky, come on. Alrighty, darlings, thank you so much for your time, for watching this video. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.